Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to M&B II Bannerlord on the PlayStation 5. Alright, so we should be doing some actual war in this episode. We haven't really done that in this series just yet. I don't think we're going to have a really large army. Maybe 20 dudes. 22, something like that. I don't know, not many. We can't really afford to pay for very many guys. We're pretty broke at this moment, so let's not go crazy with the hiring. Looks like we've gotten one leveled up guy already. Actually, a couple here. We got the woodsman too. So we're going to get both of these two, and so is this one as well. So they're already a little bit more experienced, and that'll be helpful.
And they want more money.
Yeah, that is unfortunately a negative, but our army's not all that leveled up right now. So basically what we're doing is we're looking for, I guess, any of these generals. We could have this army here, and then we could join them in the fight.
That's a big army.
Yeah, it's a huge army. So I don't know if you can join with anybody. I typically
What is your name?
only join with the leader of the faction, but I think there's always the option to join with anybody else. So we're going to attempt to see if he'll let us fight as a mercenary. We would like to enter the service of Prince Ragenvod, and we cannot pledge our allegiance to them as a follower, as a vassal, because we do not have Clan Tier 2 yet. We wouldn't be able to do this option here if we weren't Clan Tier 1. So we can say, my sword is yours for the right sum. We're basically going to become a mercenary. And what's nice about this, and it's going to be 130 gold for each group of enemies we vanquish, or an equivalent deed. So we're going to go and accept that. And we've signed a mercenary contract, and everybody's been notified that the HiJynx clan is helping the Sturgians. So you can count on me. As of now, your enemies are my enemies, and your honor is my honor. But the two nice things about this, being a mercenary, is first of all, you're not tied to that faction. You can always quit them, and it doesn't really... people expect that. They expect mercenaries to move around and fight for other people. Unlike if you become a vassal and then you leave them, it looks like as you're kind of like betraying them in a sense. So you can do it, and as long as you give back any territory you have, it's not that big of a deal, but you will lose opinion with everybody in the faction. So with a mercenary, you're not really tied to like stay with this faction. And then also you're getting paid. When you're a vassal, nobody pays you anything. So it's sometimes difficult early on as a vassal. Trying to pay for your big old army, but as a mercenary, these payments help. But we're gonna go ahead and join his army, and now we'll be traveling around with him.
Just cruising around.
Yeah, and so if he engages, in a battle, then we'll engage in a battle. Now I wanted to actually join with an army a little bit closer to the front, because one of the negatives here is that if we run out of food, the army will give us some food, but not much. And also we're paying for our army this whole time. So we just have to hope that he goes to the target. Now you'll notice that there's this little meter over here that's slowly going down. That's our cohesion. Once the army cohesion goes all the way down, the army disbands. So basically you can't keep the army in the field forever. So you gotta form it, and we can form armies too once we're part of the faction. Like fully, we can form an army. Alright, so now we're in a siege. We got to build up this siege camp. It takes time, and while this is happening, you'll notice that our engineering skill will start going up. Also, it looks like we might have... Oh, we just got a sea raider we can recruit. Well, since there's about to be a battle, it makes sense to bring him in.
Might as well. He's going to die anyway.
Yeah. So we're going to recruit him.
We just changed his clothes.
Alright, so we're starting the siege up now. And now we're ready to do the siege. So it's awesome we're going to get to actually see a siege battle. Obviously our numbers are vastly greater than theirs, but they have the towers, they have the walls, but even so, this is a for sure win here, guys, just because of the sheer numbers that we have. But yeah, this should be fun. Do we have a bow yet? Did we ever find one? We did. Okay, so riding a horse is pretty much useless in a siege battle, so what I like to do is replace my spear with a bow, and then we'll have some arrows equipped, like the large bag of barbed arrows here. So we kept those around so we could use them, or companions who need a bow can use them. Alright, excellent. So we've got a bow now, guys. Y'all know how well I do with the bow action, so I'm sure we'll be great. But this is going to be fun seeing the actual siege battles. I didn't know we were going to get one of these started in this episode, so I'm glad we were able to. Alright, so we'll pick somewhere we want to leave, which we're just a mercenary, so there's not really any slots open here for us, so we can't lead anywhere. Like normally, if we were a vassal, we might not get first choice if we're not that powerful vassal. I'm not entirely sure how the order works, but we typically get to lead one group of units. But in this battle, we won't be leading anybody because we're just a...
Like, they don't care about you.
Yeah,
just stay out of the
we're just a
way.
mercenary, so we won't be leading anybody. So we start with our horse, but all you can really do is get your horse killed. I ride to get it like a little bit closer, and then I put my horse up somewhere here and hope they don't shoot it.
You're gonna shoot it.
Well, they don't just shoot at horses. If the horse gets hit, it'll be like an accident. So yeah, the dudes are all running. Now I'm looking for... There's the ladders. Okay, so the ladders are over there. You can see that they're a little late getting on the walls. Typically, they're already on the walls, shooting at you this whole time. But
This is a surprise attack.
yeah, they are clearly not ready for us.
Oh, we didn't know we had company.
Oh, I held that too long.
They got like catapults and shit.
Yeah, they can use catapults on us. Oh, damn. Okay, so we're clearly not hitting that guy there. Oh, they're
He's
shooting
too
at us.
skinny.
He missed, though, and hit the barricade instead. These barricades can be destroyed. Oops.
Really?
Yeah, they have health. But typically, these archers aren't going to be the ones that destroy it. Alright, so I suck too bad to do this. So this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to get up nice and close.
And chop them.
No, not chop them.
Not chop them.
Shoot arrows at them nice and close.
Oh.
So I can make sure I hit them.
From the bottom of the wall?
Yeah.
They're not gonna shoot you in the face?
Yeah, they will. But they'll also, once I go out of their vision, they'll start shooting at other people. So we got to make sure they're not shooting at us from up there at the top of that tower.
Must have been the wind.
See how that works, Jynx?
I see.
I like to do it.
You have no honor. But a kill is a kill.
Yeah. Yeah, this is how I like to do
It does
it.
seem a little messed up, honestly.
I mean, we're killing each other, Jynx. What do you expect to have
Poor
happen here?
AI. His awareness is 0.
Alright, so yeah, we'll just kind of like... You can't always do it quite like this, because usually there's a lot more like enemy defenders than there was in this army. Mm-hmm. And so they'd be like raining arrows down on me.
Like, even after you've shot him in the armpit 3 times, he still doesn't realize what's going on.
Well, he's shooting at other people, so it's not like he's not fighting.
Yeah, but why did an arrow hop up from the ground into your armpit?
Yeah, I don't know why none of these guys seem to care.
I mean, I guess physics isn't really taught in schools these days.
These days, you know, this is the Middle Ages, right?
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
And we're out of arrows, Jynx. Alright, so there is like a cap on how much you can do that, since there is a limit to arrows. So if we were in charge, we could tell our men to come get this ladder up. You can see that they're doing that now. Almost like they're activated the moment I did it.
They're like, oh, he's got the ladder.
And so like they can like shoot down at you while you're going up. So I typically keep this shield up.
But they don't, because you're invisible.
Well, you can see that they're... he's shooting at me now.
They're like, oh, he's got the ladder.
So it's
Get him.
very difficult to get up there.
Ouch, she's gonna stab
Yeah.
you in the face. They're not even worried about you.
Nope, they're pushing me up.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah. Alright, so we have no choice
Way to leave the troops.
but to get up here.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, so nobody
You made
behind
it up,
us.
though. They will sing songs of your
Yeah, I was the first up the wall.
valor.
I'm not hitting anybody here. It's sometimes difficult to hit because there's so much stuff in your way. That shield rolling down the hill. So lots of guys already up here now. No longer fighting alone. Oh, damn. Yeah, that was a good hit. But see him hitting everything too?
Yeah, he's getting caught on like.
Yeah, it can be difficult.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it can be sometimes difficult to swing your sword in these tighter spaces, so you gotta like keep in mind how you're swinging it, like what direction you're swinging from. So we'll clear this tower, make sure there's nobody up here.
Can you refill
There
your
is
quiver?
not. I don't think so. I think that those are just cosmetic. I guess there's got to be some kind of limit to like the amount of ammunition everybody has. I don't know if the AI is limited. You'd think so, but maybe not.
Probably not.
So it looks like we just won.
Wow.
No, not quite. There's still a few dudes still remaining out there. You see we're all taking the other tower over there as well.
We won this battle.
I certainly played a large role. I really like the sieges. They're some of my favorite, battles. I mean, I gotta give credit to the big, huge, like, cavalry battles as well. Those are super fun. Alright, so I guess we can look and see where these guys are. I'm not seeing anybody.
The AI knows the way.
Oh, there we go. Looks like we just won. Alright, so we won the battle.
Will you get any recognition? Probably not.
Well, we'll get all this stuff. Renown, influence, morale, loot, all that kind of good stuff. Influence is really useful once you become a member of the faction. That's the kind of the currency in the faction for everything you do. And then we killed 8 dudes, specifically all alone. One of our own dudes was injured, the Imperial Legionary, but that was it. You'll notice that we didn't bring all of our troops. I think there's limits to the battle sizes, like how many troops that can go into it. Because I notice that's typical, is you often, when you join an army, you won't bring your entire party in. So he's happy that we helped him. And so we're going to improve opinion with him.
It's like, who is this guy?
We get access to 2 of these prisoners. And we got our first standard. So the standards go in this slot right here. And they're a boost that you give to everybody that you're a captain of. So when you're the party leader, that's when you're leading that party, right? The army leader leads the army. Well, when we saw on that screen, I was talking about how you could lead specific parts of the army, but there wasn't any open to us. We've seen us do that before when we were assigning ourselves and our companions to those positions. That's the captain position. And these bonuses on the banner, I believe, apply to whichever group you're the captain of. I don't know if they're applied for the entire party or entire army if you're in that position. I do know that they are applied if you're the captain. So it does make sense to give your companions these standards as well. So this specific one, the Phalanx standard, will decrease taken ranged attack damage. And there's all different kinds that do different things.
And your pony survived the battle.
My pony survived the battle. Alright, so they're going to thank us for helping them. You were able to loot your fallen foes, but you did not participate in the sack of the castle. You're not a part of the army that took it. So because our army was not the first army that started the siege, we're not considered part of the army that took it, despite the fact that we are. So our army's sitting in the city right now, and that gives us our chance to interact with... I guess this is a castle rather than a city. This gives us a chance to interact with it. So like if we were in a city, we'd use this opportunity to buy more food and sell off our prisoners and stuff. But yeah, there's not really a whole lot we'll want to do here now. We did level up a few things, though. First of all, we just leveled up, leveled up to level 8. And we also increased our bow and medicine skills. So let's go and get those perks. So bow control. Decrease your bow accuracy loss due to movement by 30%. Or dead aim. Increase your headshot damage bonus by 30% with bows. You notice that these are captain bonuses down at the bottom. So those would only apply to those troops that were leading as a captain. Bow-equipped troops in your formation gain 5% damage with bows, or bow-equipped troops in your formation gain 20 archery skill. I think we should base it off the personal, and while 30% bonus for the headshots would be useful, most of my shots don't hit the head. So let's decrease our bow accuracy due to loss of movement. I try not to move while shooting a bow, but sometimes you kind of gotta. Particularly like in tournament battles and stuff.
Or if you're on a pony.
Yeah, that might apply for the pony too. You would think so. That might make it a little more easier to shoot off the horse. So then we got our medicine skill. So let's go ahead and boost this. Preventive medicine or self-medication. So increase our character's hit points by 5 or increase character's healing rate by 30%. And so this is a really nice part of the medicine perks. Is that it's one of the few ways to increase your hit points or your healing. The other bonuses are personal as well. So you got character heals 30% of lost health points after each battle, or increase character's movement speed by 2%. I think we're going to go with this one, because this results in having more health and we heal faster, because technically we're going to heal 30% of our health points after the battle. So this would be useful, the 30% healing. But the movement speed, I guess that's somewhat important if we put a lot of armor on, but I think we're going to go with that one, guys. I like having some more health points. We also got the focus points and the attribute that we need to apply here. Did we get close to cap anything out yet that we're actually making use of?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either, because we're not very far in the game yet. But I did want to see. I mean, yeah, we're not really close to max anything out just yet. I mean, medicine, leadership, and charm seem to be the things we're closest to maxing out here. Okay. So what do you think we should put the attribute into?
The leadership or the social?
No. Oh, okay. So you're talking about putting it into social?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we could do that. That'll increase our ability to earn all 4 of these, I suppose.
Or just more endurance.
Yeah, or we can do more endurance. Help with the riding and athletics. Those are ones I've had issues with. I get maxed out and have, because they're both very easy to increase. So I find myself having difficulty not being past the cap on those ones. We put a lot of points, focus points, into one-handed right now. So we got a lot of room there. But remember, this also affects the learning rate, how quick we learn it. Yeah, I think we are going to go with the social skills, though. Since we have 3 skills here that I'd like to use, all 3 of them. So yeah, I think it makes sense to go ahead and get that. Boost that by 1. So those caps will be increased for all of those. Don't increase it by much from the attributes. It's really the focus points, which we have one of those as well, that seem to increase it the most. And I'm kind of thinking riding for the focus point. Yeah.
Get to know your pony better.
Yeah, let's put it into riding, guys.
Did we ever name your pony?
No, we didn't, Jinx. It seems like a grave mistake on your part.
Rupert.
Yeah, Rupert. Is that really what we're going to name him?
I don't know. Do you have a better name?
Well, speaking of names, we actually did get a name suggestion for our brother that I liked. So we're going to go ahead and name him that now.
The tiny one?
The tiny one, yeah, the tiny brother. So he's going to be named Tyr.
Okay.
After the Norse god of war.
Yeah.
I believe we got that name suggestion because God of War Ragnarok coming out this week. Super excited for that. Don't know when I'll be able to play it, but or when we'll even purchase it, but eventually, one day.
Not anytime soon.
Yeah, it won't be something we cover on the channel. We don't typically do games like that on the channel. So there's nothing for us to do here. We could, put our prisoners in the dungeon if we don't want to carry them around, but I'd prefer to sell them or recruit them. And there's really not anything else to do. You could donate some troops to the garrison so we're more likely to keep the castle held.
So if you were the one to take the castle, would there be all kinds of goodies to loot?
You get more stuff. I think you get more like money with it.
No treasures?
I mean, you get the normal treasures from the battle that you get. We could have got a higher percentage of that.
Where's he going now?
The case with any battle.
He's hunting looters.
So he's traveling to Flinttalg Castle.
Okay, that's far.
Yeah, that's kind of a distance. I don't know why he decided to skip past these other castles here.
He's a castle taker. Right, because I think that Crane Rogue is a castle.
There's 618 dudes right there, Jinx. Chasing around the 517. Oh, there's an 800. Wow, we're about to get engaged in a big old battle, guys.
Oh, no.
So he hid in the castle.
Oh, no.
So now it looks like we're going to fight the 860, and the 618 would come up behind. But it doesn't look like they're going to be in this battle.
You're not going to make it in time?
No.
Well, that's good.
And so this is going to be a battle of 935 versus 860. So pretty easy, even power levels here. I don't know, guys.
I'm gonna meet him on the field.
But this is going to be a really big battle. It should be super fun. This is one of the bigger ones. So this is going to take a while as well. So it doesn't look like we're going to get the lead anywhere again, unfortunately. We are just that merc.
Just a baby army.
But these are the positions. So these are the captains that I was talking about earlier. All right, so let's go and say we're ready.
We're not ready.
And what's nice is, we don't have to worry about, being in charge of anybody. All we got to do is fight. And I forgot to get my Damn. I've got to get my spear, guys. Wow.
Oh, no.
So that's unfortunate, because this is where I typically do really well with it, when I'm charging into, like, huge armies that, you know, they're concentrating on fighting other guys. I guess we can use the bow on the horse, see how well this works. I mean, we're just shooting towards a mass of people, right? You'd think you'd be able to hit something.
You gotta hit somebody.
Yeah. You can shoot these guys.
Shoot your pony.
Oh, I still missed a shot too, though.
We're gonna rout them.
If we're just hitting horses, though, then that's not really the best way to go.
Gonna kill their commander.
So yeah, we'll try and just spray all of our arrows into them until we're out of arrows. And you can see that they're done the same.
Riding around.
They're actually shooting at us now. One bad thing about doing it this way is that now that our troops have engaged, we could end up accidentally hitting them.
Yeah.
That obviously would not be good.
It's just things happen, you know? Through the battle.
We do not do a ton of damage, I've noticed. With this bow, I mean, we're doing like, I mean, at least we're not getting too close. So we're able to kind of safely shoot, but...
We're causing minor irritations.
Yeah, we haven't killed anybody. Just done some little minimal damage here and there.
A lot of riderless horses.
Mm-hmm.
Their army seems extremely disorganized.
Yeah, it's kind of a mess. Well, here comes our troops. So what we really need to do is like hit them from behind. Missed. I'm not very good with the, as you guys have already seen, not good with the sword on the horse. So it's very unfortunate that we didn't get the our spear out, because that's where I would have done much better. I just mostly miss with the sword.
You swing so slow.
Oh, we killed that guy. We got somebody.
My people.
You kind of ride by them off to the side and do some damage. Maybe.
Oh, careful.
Uh-oh, we're stuck in the mob. Ah, they got us. And that's one of the unfortunate things you get. If you get yourself stuck into the group, it can be kind of difficult to get out.
That was a lot of spears.
And so now we're stuck. Just waiting. Now we can't fly around the map and stuff. Trying to go up high so we can get a good higher up view of what's going on here. I'm gonna slow this down just a second so I can catch up to it.
Are they chasing them away?
Well, the battle does move quite a bit. You see a lot of movement. Look at that. All those bodies, though, yeah. So far, I don't know who's winning. It looks like we're pretty evenly matched. I think they might have the advantage, though, maybe because of all their bowmen. I'm not entirely sure.
Seems like we have a lot of bowmen, too.
It just feels like we're losing.
That was the command that was given, was to stand off and shoot arrows at them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it looks like we've got the numbers, but that's not what the meter's up top there, because there's the other troops. Yeah, there's a lot of troops that haven't got involved here. I think we're going to lose this. I don't know, though. Meter just changed a lot right there. I think we just murked all their archers there. But they killed a bunch of our archers as well, so...
Damn.
So, yeah, it's... You're seeing more armies come out.
How do they just, like, pop out of the ground?
I think it's, again, remember I talked about how you can only have a limited number of troops in a battle?
I see. That kind of messes things up in a way.
Yeah, because they just pop out of nowhere. You see those guys coming out of nowhere?
Like,
Yeah.
you don't really know the situation.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But this one seemed almost like...
Win.
Where are you getting that from? Look at those meters up at the top.
Oh.
We're going to lose this, Jynx. This is a clear loss. Yep, we lost. Which means we'll be captured.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So we've lost the battle. Very unfortunate, guys. And that just shows you where numbers are and everything. And, you know,
Don't
sometimes...
mess with the Battanians, okay?
And so now we've been captured, unfortunately, and our army's been
Wipe out,
destroyed.
like, a ton of dudes.
Yeah, I mean, we killed a lot of them. Well, very unfortunate I didn't have my... and that's one of the negatives when switching weapons, I find, is that I'll often forget to switch back. Now, did we get any... yeah, we got riding and tactics. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get these perks. So we can pick veterinary. Half the chance of your mount becoming lame or dead after it falls in battle. Or well-strapped increases your mount's hit points by 20%. And you notice this is a governor bonus, so we probably won't ever use that. While the party leader bonus we would. Mounts of your commanded troops have 10% more hit points. So I think this is probably better. I'd prefer my mount has more hit points, honestly. And it also gives a bonus for our troops. So I think that's what we should do. Let's get the well-strapped. And then tactics also has a perk. These are both for party leader and captain. So your infantrymen suffer 10% less damage by ranged troops in simulations. So I guess that's when you're not doing the battle, just when you simulate it. Mm-hmm. I think tactics is largely based on simulations, when you're not fighting the battles.
I do a lot of those.
So tactics would be really good to have for you then. The other choice is tight formations as opposed to loose formations. Your infantrymen deal 10% more damage to cavalry in simulations. So you want to be better at fighting cav or taking less damage from ranged. And it looks like those are going to apply to your troops as well, basically. All right, let's do the... I mean, both cavalry and ranged are incredibly dangerous. I guess we'll do the tight formations. I think both of those are good bonuses to have, though. See if our other guys got anything. It looks like our brother has a bunch of stuff to upgrade, or at least has a bunch of focus points we haven't applied yet. Though it doesn't look like there's a whole lot for him to apply that to. If we're going to have him trade, we might want to put this into trade and stewardship. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Because then we'd probably either use him as a governor, which he's really, really good at, or use him for trading, which he's also really good at. So let's boost the stewardship. We're probably going to have to boost it all the way just to get above that. Yeah, even then we still didn't get... We're still sitting at the limits, but at least he can actually earn it. If it's red, that means that the learning rate has dropped below the loss rates from being above the cap. And so when it's red,
what that meant.
Or this orangish red, whatever color you want to call that, that means that they can't improve that skill anymore at all. Where
they can't focus on it.
Yeah, where if you go above the cap, I don't know if we have any examples of that. But yeah, let's just say we had gone above the cap. That doesn't necessarily mean we can't go any further. It just slows our learning rate down. So yeah, we can now actually boost steward with him. And let's try and do the same with the trade. And you can see it actually did go above now. Because his trade is not as high as the stewardship. Alright, so we boosted those up. And yeah, I guess we're just stuck here, aren't we? So let's just let it play, and hope we're not a captive for too long. Or that somebody destroys these armies, but I don't think so. I think they're doing better than us. They've got some massive armies.
Seems to be doing all right.
Yeah, they seem to be doing pretty well in this battle so far. There's another army over here, but we already know that's a smaller one. I don't know if he was doing a siege or something. Yeah, they're about to destroy him as well. Yeah, they're going to wipe him out. So we've been prisoner for 2 days now, guys. And...
At least they haven't shaved your beard.
Take a look at what these notifications are over here. So just an army was created. We don't need to keep that up there. And...
Somebody took
this is so when we took that castle, there was a vote among the council of who would get that castle. After the vote, then the king has a decision to either honor the votes and give the territory, the castle or the city, whatever it is, to the person that was voted for, or to not and just keep it for themselves. And that's what he decided here. And that will piss off all his vassals because he didn't comply with their vote.
Nice.
So it looks like we got a chance to escape. It doesn't mean we're actually going to escape because it puts you out here right next to their army.
And you got no health.
Yeah, no health. And now you just try and run. What I typically find is it can be difficult sometimes to not get caught
right
again.
Back into captivity.
All right, so we want to go this way.
Run away.
It looks like they're chasing us, which they will. They will have an army of like 900 dudes and still chase after one guy.
You?
Yeah, which is a little ridiculous.
That is a little silly.
Mm-hmm. We could even lose to those sea raiders.
Yeah.
Because that's how.
Like, where's the entrance to the castle? Because if we have to go
Yeah, we might have to go
around the wrong way, we're going to get captured.
Let's get rid of this bow here before I forget again. So where is the... Oh, did we lose it? We lost our spear.
Aww.
And that's one of the negatives. If you lose the battle and you don't have it on you, you can lose it. Which is exactly what happened. So now we don't have a spear.
But there's a chance that you don't lose it.
Well, you can see all the stuff that we kept.
Like random stuff.
Yeah, they take some. They don't take all your stuff.
Oh.
You just lose some of your stuff.
Was it a special spear?
It was the best spear we had and the only spear we had. So that's unfortunate because, yeah, we don't have a spear now for when we were fighting on Calve. Fighting on a horse. We could buy one, I suppose, but we're not exactly doing great on money right now. So let's...
You could craft one in the smithy.
I don't have any things to craft it with.
You got iron, you've got tools, you've got fish.
We were supposed to go down south and trade all this stuff away before we started that battle, Jynx.
Oh.
So I had all that trade stuff on me, and then I lost a big chunk of it.
I had no idea what we were doing.
Yeah, I forgot, guys.
I need to make notes.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Because I do that in my game, too. I'll load it up, and I'm like, I have no idea what I was doing.
Yeah, that's a bummer because...
Check on a map.
And we can sell these ones because they're worth pretty good, but the rest of this probably isn't going to be worth. I mean, I guess there's that one iron. But yeah, that was my bad, guys. That was actually what the plan was. We'd even talked about that we're going to go down south real quick and sell our stuff first. And then we didn't. So, it is what it is. Let's sell that. And maybe buy another horse or something so we can carry more, because as of right now, we can't carry hardly anything. Or we could actually hire some troops, and that'll allow us to carry more. That's probably the better way to go with this. So let's go and sell that, and he might not even have anybody that we can recruit. Yeah, it looks like we got a couple dudes here. Just enough to kind of protect us on the roads, I suppose. That's not even enough for that, honestly. So yeah, we're gonna...
Sleepy Misha.
I suppose we can wait here.
Melissa.
What?
Sleepy Melissa.
Oh, did you see her
It's my
again?
bestie.
So yeah, very unfortunate occurrence there, guys. Losing our spear. Looks like the game froze. Doesn't typically take this long to save.
It does on the PS4 Pro.
All right, guys. So I guess we want to go like deeper in our own territory or something to get away. We need to hire more people, rebuild the army, all the usual stuff. But I really want to sell this crap. But how to get over there? I guess you'd wrap... Okay, so we'll wrap all the way around here and then go this way into their territory trying to sell some of this stuff. See if it's got any value there. So the best way to do that is to go all the way around the mountain, I think. Because otherwise... And you know, we could go all the way around this mountain and still have some trouble. Because there could be some raiders or something back here. You know what? I can't even go that way.
No, he's making you go the other way.
We need more dudes. I'm wondering if you just can't get that through this way.
I'm thinking that's the case because that looks like you can't pass through it.
I could run up along this here, but I think that guy's going to go get me.
He's gonna get you.
How much faster are we going? If we are, in fact, actually going faster. So 3.7 speed, probably not. Can we get to this? Where's the entrance? It's right there, right?
Hurry.
Oh my god, he's going all the way around. Oh, wow. All right, so we might be engaging in a siege battle from the other side.
Nice.
Yeah, so we'll be helping out in the siege battle.
Defend.
Do we still have our bow equipped? Okay, so we'd want to use the bow for the defense here. All right, so we can request a parley or sally out.
This is awesome.
So we're going to have multiple siege battles in this episode. And as you can see, the numbers aren't very much in our favor here.
No, they're not.
But we, I think, have better numbers than that siege battle we engaged in earlier where we were on the offense. So there's that.
And you've got Sleepy Melissa.
And do we have Sleepy Melissa?
I don't know where she went. She's
I don't think
napping
I don't think they fight in this. So these are the parties that are here right now. These are the enemy parties. And then we're the only party that's here. Our 4 dudes with these guys here. That's all we got, guys.
Wow.
But unfortunately, that is the end of today's episode. So we're gonna have to do the siege battle in the next one. What's interesting is that I've never actually been on the defensive side of a siege battle. Like, I've tried, but I never attack when I'm in it. Like, I've brought my army to castles I thought they're gonna attack, defend stuff that's my own, but they never attack me when I'm in the actual castle or city or whatever. So I've never done the defensive side. I've only done the offensive side. So this should be really fun because I haven't done it yet. This will definitely be a defeat, I think. But you know, maybe not. Maybe we'll be so awesome with our 60% health here.
Yes.
That we'll save the day and keep the castle in our men's hands. So it'll be interesting to try this out. Fortunately, again, we'll have to do that next episode. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you guys on the next one. And thanks for watching.